I'm Garrett Williams.
And I'm Allison O'Connor.
And this is
Decadence, a podcast about glamour.
Alcohol got stronger, which is why I can't go out as much.
Alcohol, no, exactly. They
What do you
changed
always
it.
say? Someone must have slipped something in one of the 15 martinis I had.
The Surgeon General said alcohol's allowed to be stronger now.
Oh, yes, literally, Maha.
Maha.
Make alcohol harder again.
It's like hairier.
Hairier.
Really
Yes.
hairy shot of whiskey. Ow! Ooh, fuzzy.
Hair of the dog.
Hair of the dog.
Yeah.
Pull her up to your mouth.
Oh, sure.
And her, Mike.
She, her, Mike. Oh, yeah. Suck her.
Suck
her.
Okay,
Yes.
everyone, Decadence, Decadivas, our little piggies out there ready to eat our slop. We
Yes,
have some
yes.
amazing news for your ear holes today.
The news for your holes is that we have an amazing guest today. And our guest is someone who's just incredible.
I mean,
Singer,
singer.
songwriter,
I think I would even say comedian.
and
You know.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no.
I would disagree with that.
Thank you.
I would also say beauty queen that
That I
a
like
gay
better.
guy I have a big crush on, and I'm making it known.
Of course. Welcome to the podcast, Noah Avidan.
Thank you so much. Yay! What a pleasure to be here.
Welcome
with
to
you
the
both.
couch, beautiful.
It is so comfortable.
Oh,
Isn't
thank
it?
God.
It's nice and soft. I feel at home.
I will say where it's from as soon as they give me some codes.
Yes. Okay.
We
Yes.
need to be asking.
Code
for that.
Allison.
Code Allison.
Code
Code
Allison.
Code Allison.
We've got a code Allison.
We've got a code Allison. Code Allison, please. That just means a girl is being in a bad mood.
I've been Code Allison a lot today.
Yeah, code Allison.
Work's been kicking your booties.
And you know what? We're not here to talk about
No,
that.
that's perfect.
No.
Actually, I totally take that back. Cut that.
Cut that.
We're not talking
Seriously,
about
cut
that tonight.
Whoever edits this,
Cut that.
I don't know
Cut
who
that,
edits
cut that,
this,
cut
but they
that.
do an amazing job.
I don't know who edits this. It's like how men don't know how the dishes get done, and it's their
Literally.
wife.
What's my wife?
It's my
It's
wife.
my wife.
It's my wife.
My
Or
wife.
an elf.
My wife.
What do you think about Elf on the Shelf?
I know very little about it as a Jew.
Of course.
However, learning about it later in life, I think it's a sweet little idea. Is the idea that it causes mischief, or does it do good things?
It does.
Tricks?
It sees.
Tricks.
It tricks. Well, it sees you when you're sleeping and then reports back to
Santa.
Yes.
But it knocks
But
things
then
over.
it moves around every night.
But
Right.
it's new. It's not something we had when we were children.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's new. It's newer than
new.
ever.
My cousin married a non-Jew, and she does it for their kids. So I hear about it through that.
Of
through the
course.
Yes. Which is beautiful.
Of course.
That's
I think that's beautiful.
Interfaith.
I think a Gentile and a Jew
Interfaith.
can marry one another.
Really?
I do.
What about a gay guy and a lesbian?
No. Oh, fine.
You gotta-
But for you, I will make an exception. What is
Wow.
that song?
What song
Is
is
it
that?
from
It's a
Wicked?
No.
No. Something has changed
Within me.
Exactly right. We've been really.
We're going up. It's our moment.
No, that's the vocal stem of the day, of
Yeah,
course.
for sure. That's been the
Oh.
vocal stem of the last 3 days for me.
The Oscars.
Love them.
Well-
we're all each holding our own.
Our
Yours
own?
more so.
Oh,
Well,
they-
because they're gold.
Yeah, because they're gold. They're like an Oscar,
Yes.
which are gold. I think that Decadence should have won, obviously.
Of
We
course.
For
were
Best
snubbed.
Picture.
Yeah, Best Picture.
Best picture.
Well, Best Picture should have been the picture of the two of you that you posted on Instagram
I
the other day. That should have
agree.
been. That
Thank
should have won
you.
Best Picture.
I agree.
And it would have been a tie with the other picture in the carousel, the two photos that you posted.
Oh.
Best picture tie.
Best
we would-
Picture, it was a tie.
It was a tie.
The 8th ever tie in the history of the
It
Oscars.
was the two pictures of us.
Yes.
Wait, Noah, I'm glad you're here, actually.
I'm so happy to be
Actually-
here.
Because,
I wasn't sure about it at first.
well, I wanted to bring something up.
Oh.
It is your big show coming up.
I have a big show coming up.
Yeah,
Huge
we need to
show.
talk about that.
Yes.
It's called Fosco.
It is called Fosca.
Tell us
Are you
what does that mean?
Okay, so Fosca, are either of you familiar with the musical Passion by
I'm-
Stephen Sondheim?
No.
I'm familiar in the sense that you're familiar with The Neighbor.
Sure, and that I talk about it nonstop, but you've never seen it.
Of course, where you're like, well, I know that one has dogs, but I don't know the dog's names.
Right.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, there's
anymore.
no dogs
I'm
in
talking
this
about
one.
my neighbors.
Oh, okay.
Like that neighbor has a dog, but I don't know how
dog.
many dogs.
Good.
Seemingly
Of course.
hundreds.
So Fosca is the lead character in Stephen Sondheim's Passion,
Of course.
which
Uh-huh.
is a musical that is a really hard sell for me to when I explain it to anybody.
Let's
but
hear it.
every single person who has watched it, that I have forced to watch it, seems to love it.
Tell
so.
me.
Okay.
It's a musical about a woman who is so ugly and desperate and sad and sickly.
I know.
It's Garrett.
It's me as hell.
And has a crush on a really hot guy who pities her and is nice to her, so her crush grows stronger, to the point that ultimately she drives herself so sick and crazy that she dies.
Wow.
Okay. See, this is why we can't have Pisces on the podcast.
And for some
So you're
reason,
basing
I
your show
connected
on
with
that.
it. Yes.
Interesting.
For some reason, I connected with that musical. It is so goddamn good. The whole thing is on YouTube, worth watching.
Whoa.
Full pro shot, must watch. But the show is initially was going to be me tracing the plot of this musical through my own original music. But nobody has seen Passion, quite literally.
But
So what do you mean tracing the plot? Like, oh, you're
I'm sort of talking about the plot of the musical, and instead of the songs that Stephen Sondheim wrote,
Stephen Sondheim.
Stephen Sontag.
Got it.
Instead of the songs that Stephen Sondheim wrote, I would sort of pop in my songs that I wrote.
Reverse jukebox musical.
Exactly.
Wow.
Reverse jukebox musical.
Yes.
Exactly. But since nobody has seen Passion, I'm sort of using Fosca as a character as like the starting point, and then I'm branching off to all of these other characters that throughout media history that are similar. So we've got like Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction.
Of course.
We've got Ma from Ma.
Yup.
So what I'm hearing is it's gonna be a laugh a minute.
Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. We got New York from Flavor of Love.
Well, of course,
Yes.
of course.
It's gonna be super funny.
Of course.
It's sort of like if anyone's ever had a crush that made you feel like this might kill you, I hope that you will relate to the show.
That is
Wow.
beautiful.
Yeah, I have had that.
You
Yeah.
feel very deeply, huh?
I do. Yeah.
I
do.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're doing originals and we're also doing some covers. And I know that it sounds like it's gonna be sad as fuck, but it's not. It's
I mean,
gonna
it'll be a
joy.
a laugh a minute.
Joy ride. Joy ride.
I hope that's one of the covers.
That's what we're opening with.
Do you
Joyride
know?
by Kesha.
You know when that song came out, I was
Oh, I know.
absolutely raked over the coals
Well, that's
for liking it.
To
Everyone
be
was
fair-
like, "This sounds like evil clown music,"
Yeah,
it does.
and
it does.
you have bad taste. And I said, "Well, that's not the truth, Ellen. It is awesome,
Well, to be fair, that happens with every song that comes out that you say you like.
of course."
Because I do think that happened recently with, and I love Jessie Ware, but what was the Jessie Ware song you said song of the
Ride.
year?
Oh no, I said
No, not Ride, the one
before it. What even was it? I can't remember. What? No, hold on. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, dig through those
I
files.
know. Well, I was like, "This is amazing," and then I immediately forgot it. Which, of course, is the
It's the sign of a song of the year.
yeah, an emblem of an
That's
amazing
immediate
song
as-
is forgetting the name.
I want to say Jessie Ware is something where I'm like, that's a complete cultural blind spot for me.
That is
Yeah.
so okay.
It is. It's super gay guy. I mean, she's very gay guy coded. I
She's
think.
very Well, she was kind of like straight singer songwriter, and then became gay guy coded.
Yes, but has sort of since becoming gay guy coded, stuck very gay guy coded, which is. I mean, she's fabulous, great
I
singer.
mean, I'm knowing about gay guy stuff, but that is when it's like whenever you start talking about Jessie Ware, it's like when you've one time I was in a car with Garrett where he started talking to two other gay guys about Marvel movies, and I was
Oh
like,
my God.
what?
I know. I'm
Which
And
one?
It was
Pretty much all of
scary. It
them.
was really scary.
That's
The song is called
insane.
"I Could Get Used to This."
Sure.
I could get used
To
to this. It is very good. She had the other one, "Ride," too, which I really liked.
Yeah, Cowboy Carter.
Cowboy Carter.
It was on Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
It was the only one not by Beyonce on Cowboy Carter.
You're not a Marvel girl.
You know I don't know about that
Me
stuff.
either.
I like
I'm
Spider-Man.
so with you on this.
I like Spider-Man.
The originals, or do you like the Tom Holland ones?
Or Andrew Garfield.
I like
Oh, I forgot about those.
I like
Of
Spider-Man
course.
as a character.
Sure. What about him do you like?
I think I like that.
Let's flip the script. No, I'm interviewing
What about
you.
Spider-Man do you like?
I like that he's a geek.
Yeah, he's nerdy.
Yeah.
Nerd
that's-
alert.
I'm like, yeah, that's so me.
He's really cute. Little glasses.
He's
for
so
sure.
cute, and then he's just like, damn, this is random as hell. I'm
Mm.
just a dork.
Yeah, no, literally. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like Batman.
Why? He's so
Why?
dark and
He-
scary.
He's
I'm-
a pervert.
He is a pervert.
I like that he's
and
a
he's
pervert.
like a billionaire.
Oh,
I love
bootlicker?
billionaires. Yes, of course. If I could be in Jeff Bezos' bed right now,
In his bed.
in his bed, you know, I could sleep my way with the top if I could.
100%.
Would you have a threesome with him and what's her name?
Lauren Sanchez?
Yes.
What the hell, sure. Why
I
not?
They give you a comedy special on Amazon Prime. baby.
Literally, it's kind of like, well, I could talk about it forever.
And then Decadence wins Best Picture next year.
Exactly right. There we go.
So
I
every-
sleep my way to the top, which is the top, I guess, is just, well, maybe one of Jeff Bezos' many spaceships.
Oh,
This is what we're doing the podcast for, so Garrett can get on Jeff's rocket.
No.
Jeff's rocket.
More ways than
let
one.
me sit his ass. Now everything to me is just a song now.
And
Of
that's
course.
the Decadence way.
Yes, we're going up. I
It's a
sing
moment.
as I'm in Jeff's rocket.
Jeff's rocket.
Jeff's rocket.
Jeff's big rocket.
Wait, back to Marvel, just because I couldn't. I was like, who's my favorite superhero? But I realized it's not. I like the villains, and I like Green Goblin. I love Willem
course.
Dafoe Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's so sexy.
What's your
He
favorite
is.
Disney villain?
Oh, it's like Jafar, which I think is the same
interesting.
as to me is the
Totally.
same as Green Goblin, like
100%.
freaky deaky, sort of like freaky face,
Spooky.
a little
Spooky
spooky,
guy.
but like to me hot, like sexy. There's the scene in Aladdin where Jasmine is like,
Sexy.
Jafar, your beard is so twisted.
Uh-huh.
Do you have that
Yes,
scene?
of
You said
course.
send shivers down my spine. I love it.
Oh
That was
my
when she was in
God.
her like
You
red
see a lot of
outfit.
yourself in him.
Yes,
You see yourself in
definitely.
Jafar. Well, tall and thin.
Tall and thin.
Tall and thin.
Yes.
Tall
It's
and
important.
thin.
Representation matters.
It really
There's not a lot of
does.
that.
It does.
Me being like, your beard is
So
so
twisted. Now you know exactly what to say to get me. Get my rocks off.
getting your rocks off, getting Jeff's rocket to blast off,
I mean,
Rocking
literally,
them.
it's all about blasting off your rocks.
blasting off your rocks. What's your favorite cocktail?
Oh, a martini, dirty with vodka.
Of course,
Yes.
girl.
Dirty martini vodka.
Elegant.
You want blue cheese olives? Normal.
No, normal. Okay, so this is embarrassing.
I feel the same way.
One time I was dating an older feller. I feel the same way.
I feel the same way very vehemently, actually.
Yeah, with the blue cheese.
About the blue cheese.
I think I
Get
could
those cheese out of my martini.
Get it out of the drink itself.
What
I will
the
eat a
hell?
little blue cheese on the side.
Of course.
But I don't want a little cheese floating. And this is also maybe I have
dairy free.
yes,
Dairy-free cocktail.
dairy-free cocktail. Although I do like a white Russian, a right Russian,
All right,
a right Russian.
I bet you do.
You were dating an older man. How old?
I was dating an
Was he
older
a
man.
white
He was
Russian?
yeah.
Oh,
He wasn't. He was an Italian,
Oh,
a white
come on.
Italian.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
He was like 56, 55. or
Wow. And
something.
how old were you?
I was 25, maybe.
Oh my god.
So it was it was COVID.
Mhm.
He was like a lovely feller, really nice. But he one time came over, and I had friends over. We were playing poker, and he brought over. I was like, I'm gonna make martinis for poker night. He was like, okay, and he brought over blue cheese olives, and he was like, use these if you want. So I used the brine of the blue cheese olives to shake the martini, not realizing that you were not supposed to do that. You're supposed to, because the blue cheese gets into the brine. And so I shook it up, and there was quite literally just cheese floating in everyone's martinis.
That's beautiful.
And he was like, oh, you're not supposed to. That's not what you're supposed to
That's
do.
what you get for being an old man dating a 25-year-old.
Exactly.
literally.
and
You
I,
need to tell the 25-year-old that.
yeah,
It's
totally.
like when my brother was like 22, he tried to open champagne with a corkscrew, and I was like, people have to be
I-
taught things.
Totally.
No,
When I
totally.
was like 14 or like 14, like a freshman in high school, my parents went out of town, or not out of town. They went out to dinner, and I had friends over, and we had. We were like, let's drink the vodka in the freezer. So we like drank the vodka in the freezer, and we got like super fucked up. It was a super mess. One of my friends threw up, and then I was like, okay, we have to make it look like we haven't drank the vodka. So I filled the vodka bottle up with a bunch of water, put it back in the freezer.
And then, of course.
And my parents get home. They're like, first of all, my friend is puking in the bathroom. But like one of them is crying. And then they're like, why is the entire vodka bottle just like a block of ice now?
you go,
I do
"I don't-
not know.
Oh, they're doing new things with science every day.
I do not know.
That's why the Surgeon General had to change the alcohol rules, because it was all freezing.
Make alcohol harder again.
Make
Hotter
alcohol
again.
hard,
Harder.
make alcohol hot again.
Make it hot toddies.
Now that's where we come in.
Exactly right. Do you often date older?
I try to.
Okay.
But it's not like a rule by any means. I liked dating an older guy, and then I lately have discovered that setting my Hinge profile to be at least my age as like the minimum, which is 30, now 31.
Okay.
30 fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
guys.
If I set that to the minimum, like as a hard minimum, my life is exponentially better.
Totally.
I did that.
Yeah.
I've deleted the apps. but
That's
I did that.
amazing. I am not there yet, but one day I hope to be as happy as you.
My rule about dating older is this: if I was born after the first time you masturbated, we cannot date.
Well, okay, now let me crunch those numbers because what age? Now let me just ask a question. What age did both of you start masturbating?
Oh, late.
Late.
We were late.
Because you're Christians from.
Because we were Christians.
I didn't know how to.
Christians
I
from
didn't
Texas.
even know how to do it.
I didn't really know.
When did
I
you
didn't
learn?
either.
I
And I didn't
didn't-
think about
I didn't learn. Well, I did, I guess.
You still haven't learned.
Never done it. Honestly, it was probably like. Can I say something? It's
Yeah.
gonna be secret. Like 15.
15 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
I guess that's.
15 or 16.
Yeah.
I don't.
That feels late.
That is late
For a boy.
Yeah, that is late for a boy.
I came from getting eaten out before I came from jerking off.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. That was as
Whoa.
that was as a teen. And then I was like, but it was like, yeah, anyway. Then I figured some stuff out.
Okay.
No, totally.
Yeah.
Well, so what is the oldest then? Like, what? Tell me.
So,
who wouldn't date.
Whenever they masturbated.
Okay. Well,
So like
are
12
you asking? Have you ever asked someone that question?
I've never asked.
Wow.
I should start asking.
I think it's
You have to ask your boyfriend. Ask
I
him when he
must,
started.
I
that.
must.
Things might have to end.
I know. It's too old for me.
That guy's old as hell.
But
It's gross.
then
Garrett.
it's like 12 years up above
yeah,
me.
that's fair.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I enjoyed dating older. I think I just think, to me now, dating anyone in their 20s, it's like, it sounds stupid, but it's like, there's just like a lack of commitment.
Oh,
which I
absolutely.
suffer from as well. So it's like, if we're both suffering from a lack of sort of a commitment issue, this is going to be bad for both of us. You know,
I
need someone who can chill.
I'm looking
Mhm.
back on my dating history, and I dated when I was 24. Dated someone who was 30, and I was like, "Now what the hell was he thinking?" Because that's crazy.
That is crazy.
But I have dated people who are a lot younger than me who have been way more mature than people my age. So
I started watching that Netflix show, The Age of Attraction. Do you know about this?
Yes.
It's
I
like
do not
Love
know.
is Blind, but nobody knows how old they are.
oh, perfect. I'm 16.
No, literally. It's absolutely a show
Surprise, they
for...
arrest you.
No, it's a show for perverts and
yeah,
pedophiles.
sickos.
It's a show for
It's to catch a
perverts and
predator.
pedophiles.
Yes.
And I've watched all that is available to me. So what does that say? It is disgusting. I need everybody to tune in. The
But
men will be
people-
like, "You're how old? Yay! I mean, what?" Yeah.
But everyone on the show knows that that's the concept of the show?
Yes. Everybody
Okay.
knows it's like you.
So is it like old man, young woman, and
Do they
vice
hear their
versa?
voices?
It's a lot of that. Yeah.
Of course.
It's a lot of that.
Are they-
no,
are they-
no, they can see each other.
Oh.
So they're out in the world being like,
What the hell?
You seem older than me, but I don't know how old you
It's
are."
like a 19-year-old girl with like an 80-year-old man. It's like, you might be a little
You
older
might-
than me.
Literally,
Lisa.
I
Are there-
think the minimum age is 22,
Perfect.
and then the old people go up to like 60.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Is it like traders where you know how old everyone is?
You don't know how old anyone
See, there
is
we
till
go.
they say it.
till they
But
say it.
Once they decide they like somebody, they can tell each other
And
their
that's
age.
just like life, huh? You don't
Are
know
they
how
locked
old
in
anyone
little-
is until they say it.
That is so fucking true. Unless you see them get born.
Yeah. Yes.
Unless you see them
Unless
get
you
born.
see them get born, you have no clue how old someone is until they say it.
Or
Or unless you
See
see
them
them
get
get born.
born.
That's
No,
beautiful.
are y'all going to have kids?
Yes.
we're having
Together.
kids
Of course.
together.
That's the question I assumed you were
We're
asking.
gonna have twins to take on the podcast after we die.
Which will be soon.
We will be dying as soon as the twins are born. Good
It's-
luck.
One supreme fate, another rises to power.
They're
What
gonna
are-
raise themselves. They'll be fine.
Centipedes do this. The mom.
Human
Centipedes.
centipedes.
Yes.
Don't say that word.
No, the mom has all the babies, and then she lays her life down so the babies can consume her.
Oh.
And
they
we'll
eat
be
her?
doing that.
We'll be doing that.
We'll be doing
Oh, I
just
love
like that.
idea.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think it's maybe time for us to ask you a question.
Okay, so and I want to say one more thing.
Oh.
The baby will age very fast, like Renesmee.
Yes.
Wait, it has to be imprinted on by someone older
course.
from that show.
And
Maybe
it'll-
you.
You can imprint on the picture.
Maybe you, Noah.
You can imprint on both twins.
Wait.
Oh,
okay.
now that is
Interesting.
fun.
Now that is
Now
fun.
that's
a really
interesting.
interesting idea.
Now that is
Write that down.
interesting.
Really
Put that
interesting.
down.
Beautiful.
Really.
That is really
That's
interesting.
really good. We like that.
Okay, well, no, I think it's maybe time for us to ask you a question.
Noah,
Yes.
without further ado, what
Is
glamorous?
Okay, I've thought about this a lot, and my first sort of response is going to be the strongest one. It's
of course.
I think an evening coffee is so glamorous.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think a coffee when it is dark outside, and a coffee, I'm generally thinking an espresso,
Yes, of course.
but like an espresso with dessert to me post dinner
Yeah.
is one of the most beautiful thing. Not a decaf either.
No.
And this is important. It's not decaf. And it's not because you're going out.
No.
It's because you want to stay up and you want to talk with your friends.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to even start a movie at 9:30 or 10.
Why not?
With
Oh my
your
God.
friends. And you're like, let me have a little pick-me-up because I'm so engaged in what's happening that I don't want the night to end.
Yeah.
So, but I know that I'm not going to have anxiety. I'm going to be able to fall asleep.
That's beautiful.
That
That
I find
is
to be really beautiful.
So glamorous.
Yeah.
I can't believe we've never done that.
Every
one
I
before.
know.
time that I watch a movie and there's a scene where someone is and I'm watching it at night and there's a scene where someone is drinking coffee, I'm like, I want it.
Yeah.
I want it right now.
But you're doing espresso.
No, I actually don't even have an espresso machine, so I'm doing whatever coffee is. But I do a pour over because that's
Of course.
I don't have much shelf space in my apartment. But like when I go home to Florida, my mom is like a big dessert person, like a big sweets person. So there's always like cakes and cupcakes in the house. And every night when we get home, like we'll get home from dinner, and my mom will put on a pot of coffee, and she'll cut herself a piece of cake, and we'll have coffee cake, and we'll watch a movie.
Oh my
And
That's
God.
amazing.
It's amazing. And I fall right asleep after. I have no problem. It doesn't keep me jittery, none of the things. I'm like, perfect.
No. Oh my God. Last time I was visiting my parents, I told my dad, I was like, I don't know why I'm so tired when I'm here. He goes, that's called being relaxed.
That's beautiful.
And I
You
was
started
like-
hysterical crying.
I
You
know.
immediately broke down.
I literally was like, ah! But isn't that beautiful?
That is really
Love-
beautiful. It's true. And you
God.
sleep like a rock.
Yes.
You know?
Of course.
Jeez, that is incredibly to put on a pot of coffee. Cut
Yes,
a slice
which-
of cake.
And a slice of
I
cake.
know.
Oh my God. And it's like, I'm from Florida, so it's like Publix cake, which just has the best frosting. I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all are aware.
Love a slice of cake. I mean, dessert, ultimately.
Love dessert.
Love
Dessert.
dessert.
Love dessert, but it's like to me with dessert you do need coffee. I think
Yeah, I agree.
I so
Any
with
milk?
you.
I like milk in my coffee.
Any
and I'll
milk
do any
on its
kind of
own
milk.
with dessert, perhaps?
Just milk and dessert? No, because I'm not a big fat fatty.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
You know I love milk,
This
and
is
I
a
would
body
suckle.
positive podcast.
I will suckle it from the cow's breast
Her.
herself.
Okay, good.
Wow. Oh wow.
No, I just
What
think it's like
the
a
hell?
little. That might just be a little hard on the tum tum.
Of
for
course.
me.
I
Yeah.
love. Well, this is one of the best parts about Europe.
Go ahead.
Little coffees.
Oh yeah, the little ones.
Espressos.
Yes,
Little.
espressos.
I mean, I'm loving that.
It's amazing.
You wouldn't believe how many shots of espresso I had before we went to Prima. Every night.
I bet I could have.
I
We were
would
ripping
believe it.
6, 7
Well,
shots.
because it's like here you're having how many Celsius and Red Bulls? So what's
you
the
know I cut out
equivalent?
Celsius.
Oh, did you?
She's gone.
He
Oh.
cut out Celsius and his cystic acne went away.
But
Wait,
I
that's
have-
amazing.
I have one today.
Oh. Did you have a Celsius?
She's
Maybe just the
gone.
mention of it.
It
Just the
popped
thought
up
of
right
it.
now.
No, I cut out Celsius completely, if you can believe.
That's amazing.
Not Red Bull though. You know my girl.
What's the difference?
Celsius is there's lots of extra vitamins in Celsius. There's
Mhm.
actually a lot of biotin, and vitamin B is what powers Celsius. There's a lot of vitamin B in Red Bull as well, but there's not that as
And
much
that's wait,
biotin.
is that bad? Because it doesn't.
No,
Isn't that a good thing?
Too
It
much
is
messes
good, but
with
too
your
much
shit.
is kind of just making you go crazy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The hormonal balance.
It's like way more
Yes.
than your daily value.
Mm-hmm.
It's already 100% of your daily value, so you have two,
And how many were you having?
at least two.
Gotcha.
I had a thing that was similar where I was drinking too much liquid IV, and that is like 20% of your daily sodium. So if
Mhm.
you drink like more than one liquid IV, that's like way too much salt.
I totally.
And you know I'd be hungover, so I was eating fries too. It's like
Oh.
too much.
That's the thing. These companies out here, and I hate to bring
Yeah.
up. I hate to bring up
Bring
capitalism
up
on this
companies.
podcast.
Well, you fucked Jeff Bezos
To
already.
I've
To get
got
to
on
the
his
moon.
rocket and he
Yeah.
launched me to space.
He launched
Won
you.
the Oscar.
I won the
blasted
Came back
off.
down.
Gravity 2.
Gravity 2, starring the two of you.
Gravity 2.
Yeah.
But you're Sandra Bullock.
Of course.
Because you have the shorter hair.
And who am I?
Thank you.
Who
And
else is
you're
in
George
that?
Clooney.
Oh, of course.
Who's in it for 2 seconds, but then he's like a figment of her imagination. I forget.
I don't remember. He floats away. I believe he dies in space.
Or he was never really there.
Oh.
I don't remember.
I think he was
remember.
there. Are you thinking about Interstellar?
No, a movie I
Love
don't
is
like.
the fifth dimension.
Right, right.
Well, of course.
They're like,
Oh my god.
I hate that stupid ass movie. There's a scene in Interstellar that is like makes me laugh so much, where it's just like all the stuff is happening. Right, there's so much happening
As
as movies.
every
happen, yeah.
movie
There's
happens.
a lot of
A
lot
was
happens.
Well-
happening. You know how there's a lot of stuff
There's
all
happening.
the stuff
it's
is
like
happening.
the
And
plot.
And there's like a montage, and there's a scene where Jessica Chastain is like has like a. There's a scene where Jessica Chastain has like a chalk, and she's staring at a chalkboard, and she's like, and then she just starts writing, and I'm like, shut the fuck up, girl,
Literally.
please. That is not how you thought of that idea.
You go,
That's how
wait.
I act on like a Zoom call.
Yes,
I'm like,
yes.
I got it. This is when podcasting, it's good. It's become a visual medium.
I
Yes.
agree. If
It's
you're not,
actually good.
switch to video.
to
Switch
see
to
what
video.
we said.
See some
Hi,
amazing
And to see how
work.
beautiful we all look.
Yeah,
Of
see that we're
course.
beautiful. We're
Very
all
important.
wearing a similar outfit.
We
Yes,
are all
sweater.
wearing
Well, it's
this-
very cold today, which
Couldn't
I'm not
be
happy
colder.
about.
Not even
Very
getting this-
unhappy
I
about
went
that.
out on a walk to make myself feel better. And I got so pissed off at the cold. I
Yeah,
went
me
back
too.
inside.
I
Me too.
know.
And it's windy.
It's
When-
it's janking me around.
It's crazy that I go
Jankin'.
on. It's janking me around. Whenever.
Honey, I wish.
Of course. Sounds like me on Jeff Bezos' rocket.
It's janking me off. This call. It's janking me
It
off.
sucks when the thing that I do to make myself happy, much like a dog, is to take myself outside.
Yeah.
Makes me piss the fuck off.
And it hurts my skin.
Yes.
And it hurts my skin.
Well, and it's also just not to be complaining because we just had beautiful, beautiful weather. But it's like, how about you just stick to? How about we sort of have like a steady rise instead of it being 75 degrees one day and then 35 the next? How about we steadily rise up? I would love a 68 degree weather
I would
day,
like to tell Mother Nature
I-
this amazing quote from High
Please,
School Musical.
let her hear it.
From High School Musical, stick to the stuff
Status.
you know, girl.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Exactly right. We're not talking about that enough. Actually, we're talking about that plenty.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking today of the incredible tweet that you sent. That is, if your friends aren't talking about Tracy Turnblad, Penny Pingleton,
Bill Von Tussle.
then you need to get new friends.
Exactly right.
And I think that's sort of what the Decadence,
pecan pie.
the Decadence community really is like
It's,
We are the cast of Hairspray.
in many ways. Who's who?
Well,
Well, I'm Edna.
Yeah, you have.
Of
You're
course. What are you talking
100%.
about?
You're Edna.
What are you talking
No,
about?
that's
and
100%.
I'm Christopher Walken.
Oh, that's T. I was gonna say you were
Yes.
Penny Pingleton, but
I was gonna say Penny
do.
too, but I think
I
you
do
are
see
Christopher
Christopher
I'm
Walken.
like
Walken.
Edna. Yes,
What's
I
his
am.
name to me? Wilbur. Yeah, that's you.
Wilbur.
And I'm like, I would never cheat on my beautiful wife.
And then
You.
Well, yeah,
I'm of course Michelle Pfeiffer.
yeah, you're Bill
Yeah.
Von Tussle.
I'm
Evil
Devil.
woman.
Yeah, of course, an evil woman.
Evil woman, but really in many ways, Garrett, you are Mr. Man, whose name is, of course,
Corny
Corny
Collins.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that's true.
Corny
Let's give you
Collins.
credit where credit is due.
Thank you.
You should be
I'll play.
corny.
I'm gonna do one man Hairspray.
Oh my, you could play all the roles.
Well, of course, lots
play
of
about half
black
the
people.
roles.
in
No,
that
that'd be
game.
great.
Of course,
Yeah,
yes.
you should play all of the roles.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes,
Ooh.
that'd be interesting.
That would
Yes.
be
And then you should do
revolutionary.
your one man, The Color Purple. Let's see how
The
that.
musical?
He's
Yes.
planning that.
No. Just the book, actually.
Stage play. Yeah.
Right.
right. Of course. No, I think it's time for us to ask you another question.
Oh my God.
This has flown by.
It's a flown.
Are we
by.
already
Oh, we're
done?
not. We are.
No.
We
I
kind
mean,
of.
we're kind of at our.
We're kind of close.
We're
Guys.
at what we aim for.
Of course, yeah, we're close. We're close
is
enough
what
to.
we aim
We're
for.
close enough to
Oh
ask
my
another
God, what's
question.
your? Do you have a? Are you cute as what we aim for head?
Not really.
Okay,
But
I
just
saw
wanted to
them
say
once in
that.
college and they were terrible live.
Oh my God! I saw Metro Station like way after their prime,
And
and they were really pissed they had to play "Shake It," but it was while we were
I mean,
all
what
there.
else are you gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean-
17 Forever,
We don't know
another
your
great
other
song.
songs. I didn't know that. that one.
You know I don't know anything about
And
this.
I think the resurgence of old bands and musical artists does need to ultimately stop.
Mm-hmm.
You think no one can come back?
I don't think no one can come back, but if you're coming back, offer me something that is worthwhile. And
Hosier.
Hosier never left, did he?
Sure. What the hell?
No, he left for a while and then he had that other
For St.
song.
Patrick's
It's like,
Day.
think of a musician. Think of a musician.
He he like
Hosier.
had the big one.
Well, a
Take
lot of
me
gay
to
guys are going to
church.
be mad at me, but I'm not very happy with what Hillary Duff is doing.
I agree.
I mean, I hope she's having fun.
I think she is.
Seems
And
like she is, but it's
and
like
who am I to stop a woman's fun?
Touching yourself, looking at porn.
Is that a lyric?
Of course. We've talked about it too much on the podcast.
I know. Okay, actually, I agree with you. I think there's this thing with, specifically with like Hillary Duff or this like nostalgia core, where it's like we are going to rely on how much you like the old
Yes.
stuff and not even care about if this new stuff is
Yes,
good.
it's like, isn't it so cool that she's singing the song from the Lizzie McGuire movie? And ultimately, like, yeah, that's great. But like, you're selling out an entire tour. Tickets are insane and like hard to get. I'm like, you got to give me a little something more.
Can I say that's kind of what I like about Ali and AJ is because they're like we're gonna do one song maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of them is gonna be all new stuff because we're trying new stuff.
Yeah, I love that. I
Yeah.
respect those girls.
I
respect
respect
those
those
girls.
I
girls.
respect those girls.
I've said that.
Respect those
I say
girls.
that all the time.
From Jeff Bezos's as you look
Rocket.
down
As
on
I'm
Earth,
pointing down on all the women in the country.
just America,
I respect
just
those
in the
girls.
country.
Just in the
Pointing-
country.
Nancy
Well, we go.
Pelosi, Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Duff.
Ruth Bader
I
Ginsburg.
respect the. Ruth is up with the rocket.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
get me
Ruth is up.
Ruth
We're
is up.
going up.
up to Ruth again.
No,
No,
we're gonna be Ruth and
gonna be Ruthin. Of course. I
we're
mean,
gonna be Ruth.
sometimes it's as simple as that.
We're gonna be Ruth.
Sometimes it's just we're gonna be Ruthin.
And then the bad demons in that movie, it's Antonin Scalia.
Oh, those are the
Well,
bad
is he dead?
Yes.
Thank God.
Right?
We don't
He's
know.
dead. He's
Scalia
dead. 'Cause
died?
he died
Who's
first.
Scalia?
Antonin Scalia.
He was a bad. He was like a
Clarence
really.
Thomas.
Cut this.
He was
He
a
was
Supreme
a
Court
Republican
justice.
Supreme Court justice.
Oh.
And he sucked, but
Boo.
yeah, but him and Ruth were famously friends. People were inspired by that.
Oh, because they
Because they were
they
like,
could
"Oh
reach
my
across
God,
the
they
aisle.
did
It's
Agree.
like when an elephant and a dog become friends.
I love that. My mom's sending me that all the time on Instagram. My mom sends me on Instagram DMs. It's just like animal friends, and then it's like two women hit by a taxi cab in New York City on the sidewalk. Be careful. I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
I'm like, so
I mean-
I wasn't there.
yeah.
But still be careful.
No, of course, and I
Still
trust me, I
be
am. Trust me, I am.
Okay, no, it's time for us to ask you another question.
Okay, I'm ready.
And that's. Are you going up on your Ruthin? Okay.
I gotta be Ruthin. You know we gotta be Ruthin. Whoa.
I'm done Ruthing. I'm
Gotta
done
have
Ruthing.
it like I wanna be.
No, totally.
Totally. Noah.
Okay,
Yes.
Noah.
Seriously, we have a question for you.
No,
No,
let's-
I'm gonna listen to it.
Stop.
I'm gonna really give it some fair thought.
Okay,
Thank God
Noah.
Yep.
Can you give us a tip,
for living an elegant
an enviable?
life.
100% I can. Find a signature scent.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank you.
I think it's really important. This is something that is new for me in my life. Spend as much money as you possibly can on it. It'll make you feel better to
I
spend a
agree.
lot of money on a very small bottle of something that you will need to refill soon.
Oh,
I agree.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that type
is
of
elegant
advice.
and enviable. Where it's it's fleeting almost.
It's fleeting
Yeah.
and there's something special. I love the idea, just the notion of notes of something.
Mhm.
No.
Notes of whatever. Insert here.
Sandalwood.
Sandalwood.
Uh-huh.
You smell this?
Let's smell you.
You smell amazing.
You see
What
it?
is that?
This is Radio Bombay by DS and Durga.
Oh, that does smell good.
I
And
wear
I
DS
would-
And it
Durga
smells
too.
like
Which
you.
one?
Cowboy grass.
I love that one.
Thank you.
I love that one.
Mhm.
And you know, if you go in the DS and Durga store and you just be nice to the people who work there, they will give you so many free samples of things.
Like little vials or
Little ones, and they gave me a medium big one of the, I don't know what.
Yes.
They gave me
I
a big,
like
I got a big
that.
one for free.
Because did you buy something too?
Well, I bought the big
Yeah.
$250.
Jesus
When I say big,
fuck.
I mean this. That's about this big.
They don't give the free stuff if you're not doing that.
No, you
My-
have to buy. You have
wait,
to buy.
I want to say that my perfume was a gift from my mom, and she had the bottle engraved. Elegant,
Oh.
enviable.
Of
Do you know
course.
what she had engraved on it? Decadence.
Oh my,
my
god.
God.
Now that's beautiful. I'm gonna start.
I
I
was
start
like-
hysterical crying.
So I just want you to know, I totally agree, and
Yeah.
so does my mother.
Okay, perfect.
Can
We're on the
I agree with you and also offer an option?
same- please?
I love how I experimented with the signature scent for a long time,
Mhm.
and I was known for it for a while. And then
Oh,
now
that was it. Doo-doo poo-poo caca.
oh yeah, it was Shit Stain. Shit Stain by
right, I
Macy's.
remember that one,
Yeah.
yes.
Skid mark. Yeah.
Yes, of course. But then now I have many different scents because of course I've been blessed by God or Ruth herself coming down, giving me as many gifts
Free
as she
samples.
can. I get all these bottles for free, and so that
Because you're an influencer?
yes, I guess so. But that has allowed me to play with scent like Bob Ross plays with paints.
That's amazing. That's it. So are you mixing? Or are you
not
layering? I guess they call
normally.
it layering.
I'm layering, but sometimes I'm like, wait, I want to smell like a little spicier than normal. Sometimes I'm like, I want to smell classic. That's when the Polo Ralph Lauren comes
Oh,
out.
sure.
And there's like, wait, tonight I'm actually feeling a little different. That's when the Armani comes out. You go,
Oh.
interesting.
Yes, but the thing is, then sometimes you'll notice the scent gets stuck on certain clothes,
Mhm.
and so if you're wearing, I'm always like, if I'm wearing something, like if I rewear the sweater and it has my Radio Bombay on it, can I spritz something else over it, or is that then
you
too crazy?
Can. You
I can do whatever I
You
want.
can, and you must.
I can do
And
anything
you
I want. No,
must.
that's true.
You
It's-
literally can do anything you want.
that's powerful.
Don't ever forget that.
Don't ever forget that.
Okay, I have one
Ever.
more thing, and it's sort of
Okay.
related.
Good.
And this is just like going back to notes. This is both an answer to the first
Good.
question and the second question. I think rose water is one of our more beautiful things in the world.
I don't know anything about that.
Garrett, have you had a rose water dessert?
No.
Have you had a rose water
Yes.
dessert? Or perhaps even a rose water sangria.
Oh.
I've
This
never
is
had that.
something this summer that I'm going to implore both of you to try.
Will you bring us over to your house?
We can make some even. A
But-
white wine rose water sangria.
would love
Not a
that.
rosé sangria.
No.
we understand.
Yes.
Clearly, clear as day.
Clear as day.
I know I'm not dealing with any idiots. Okay?
No, of course.
Oh.
Especially when
Some
it comes
big
to wine.
smarties.
Of course.
It is so elegant, and it's one of those things where you just need a little bit, and it's just a note. Simple notes, not too sweet, but it's perfumey, and I love that.
Be your tip. Ultimately, be like Beethoven.
Notes.
Listen to the notes.
Listen to the
Be
notes.
like
Of
Beethoven.
course, wasn't he famously deaf?
Was he
Shh.
the dog?
Don't listen
Oh
to
yes, I'm
that.
sorry. I'm talking about the dog.
The dog
Don't
Beethoven.
talk about his-
Talking about the dog
Be
Beethoven.
like the dog Beethoven.
Be like the dog
Big,
Beethoven. Big.
loved by his entire family.
Plays basketball.
I think that's
That's
Airbud.
Airbud.
Right.
But they are related in many ways.
They're cousins.
They're cousins.
They're twins.
I thought they
They're
were dating.
twins, and they're dating. Thank you guys.
When you're a dog, it's fine.
When you're dogs, you can date your cousin. Noah, this has been so fun. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
And tell us when your show is.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. The show is April 4th at 9:30 p.m. at the Green Room 42.
I'll be there with
Yes.
nipple tassels on.
Yay!
Wow.
Tickets are on sale at the link in my bio.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yay.
Okay, love you, girl.
Love you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Decadiva.
Hi, Diva.
I've got a tip for living an elegant and enviable life.
Oh, and I would love to hear it.
Go ahead and give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And subscribe while you're there
Please. And don't be afraid to follow us on Instagram and TikTok.
at Decadence Pod.
And why not follow the Patreon, too?
Come on.
Okay, I got to get out of here.
I gotta go.
Bye.